Howdy neighbors, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hey Kathy, hey Lucy. No way, Gumbo Yaya radio shows all the way from New York. That's awesome. Mark Everett, oh, it's good to see you. Oh, special thanks to Two Country for Nashville for giving me a plug last night. That was that was awesome. Woo! All right, well, like normal, I'm nervous, so start off with a song that I love. Got a version of this on my newest record, Honky Tonk Ways, and it is a Marty Robbins song. And it was requested tonight by Amy B. White in Pensacola, Florida. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. Betty Bellamy. Oh my gosh, we got all the Two Country people in here. That's awesome. Oh, now I'm nervous. Carmen, Carmen, Carmen. Tonight I am making my body a shaking. Tonight Carmen's coming back home. Tonight there'll be no room for tears in my bedroom. Tonight Carmen's coming back home. Tonight as I stand here I notice my hands here are trembling as never before. My feelings I can't hide, resistance has all died. My pride will rush outside the moment she walks through the door. Lips that have kissed her and loved her and missed her are lips that have cursed her at night. In anguish and torment I cursed as the night went from darkness till dawn's golden light. Thought of just taking these two hands and breaking the body I'm waiting to touch. Fine, while I'm waiting there is no time for hating, while anticipating the one I've wanted so much. Carmen, Carmen, Carmen. I've placed pretty flowers to brighten the hours. I've put brand new sheets on the bed. I'm nervous and trembling, recalling, remembering the way she tosses her head. Giving much thought to the fact that I ought have more control over my life. How could I fight it? How can I deny it? There's no way of hiding the love I have for my wife. Carmen, Carmen, Carmen. Woo! I got one of the high notes out of the way for the evening. Well, thank you guys so very much for being here. Hey, Christine, Dina, I gotta back up a little bit. Bonnie, thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Michael J. Patterson, one of my favorite harmonica players in the world. Did you see yourself on the intro there? Lucy, thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, well, I've got several things that were requested this evening and some dedications. This next one, I'd like to dedicate to a dear friend from back home. Her name's Krista Gonzalez, and she's having a tough week. Well, she's having a tough time. This week in particular has been really rough, and so if y'all can just send some prayers up for Krista, some good energy, some good healing energies, and good mojo, we'd appreciate that. But here's one off the new record I wrote with Linda McRae, and it's called Trippin' Around the Sun. And here's to another one for all of us. Birds are nesting in the ferns outside my window. They are the soundtrack to my day. I sip my coffee and decide which way the wind blows. I ain't got very much to say. So me and Destin take a walk along the pathway. He's got them rabbits on the run. Me, I'm just happy to have woken on this new day, and for my trip around the sun. Trippin' round, trippin' round, trippin' around the sun. Trippin' round, trippin' round, I'm just trippin' around the sun. Oh, sometimes I feel like I may need a new philosophy. Well, I'm not sure yet what I mean. Maybe I'm blooming as I shake this weight right off of me. Feels like coming of the spring. Now I'd like to welcome this whole world into my rainbow, a world where everyone is free. One big kaleidoscope of love outside my window, where everybody does their thing. Trippin' round, trippin' round, trippin' around the sun. Trippin' round, trippin' round, trippin' around the sun. Birds are nesting in the ferns outside my window. Another year has just begun. I sip my coffee and decide which way the wind blows on my next trip around the sun. Trippin' round, trippin' round, trippin' around the sun. Trippin' round, trippin' around, we're all trippin' around the sun. Oh. This one for Krista there. Hope you're feeling a little bit better this evening. All right. So next, I got a request from my label mate and buddy Scott Southworth. I think it's more of a challenge. This old Jackson Browne tune that I've never tried to play. But he was so kind, he said, I think this is right in your wheelhouse, and I think he was right, and I hope, knock on wood. So we're going to try it tonight. This one's for Scott. Jackson Browne tune called Linda Paloma. At the moment the music began
when you heard the guitar player starting to sing. You were filled with the beauty that ran through what you were imagining, dreaming of scenes from those songs of love. I was the endless sky, and you were my Mexican dove. Now the music that played in your ear grows a little bit fainter each day, and you'll find yourself looking through tears at the love you feel slipping away. Though it's not the kind love you might hope to find, if tears could release the heart from the shadows preferred by the mind. Like a wind that comes up in the night, caressing your face while you sleep. Love will fill your eyes with the sights of a world that you can't hope to keep. Dreaming on after that moment's gone, the light in your lover's eyes disappears in the light of the dawn. But the morning brings strength to your restless wings, and some other lover sings to the sun's bright corona. I know all about these things, Linda Paloma. Fly away, Linda Paloma.
All but the solo, I got all of it. Okay, it looks like we're still live, that's good. Hey, Mark. Oh, it looks like Leanne and Joel. Joe Dash, my brother Joe Dash. The Dash brothers. Leanne and Joel, such good friends of mine, and it's nice to have friends that stick around all these years. They haven't abandoned me yet. And they had a great live feed last night, and I'm always watching their shows, and they were so kind to give me a plug, and I swear I think all their people are here. It's probably the biggest numbers I've had in a long time, so thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you on the 20th in Illinois. Nick Young's here. Whoa, Nick, my neighbor. Betty Wally, thank you. I appreciate that. Lila Hunt's here. Yes. Hopefully we'll get to the horse barn this year out in Washington. We got Washington State. Jen Missler's here from Ohio. Van Wert, one of my besties from back home. Love you, Jen. Oh, Joe and Connie. So Connie's had a rough week too. I was going to send some prayers out, and here she is on the live stream anyway, just being a rock star, hanging out late at night with all of us. So yeah, while you're doing your prayers, if you don't mind adding Connie DeWitt to that list, she's just had a rough spell and gone through a lot in the last year. And we love her. She's always here for us and appreciate you guys. All right, so now, okay, I'm gonna skip a request and just do one that I want to do. I got in the mood for this one this morning, so here's some Fair and Young for you.
It's 4 in the morning and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Wishing I'd never met her, knowing if I'd forget her how much better off she would be. The longer I hold on, the longer this goes on, the harder it's gonna be. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning has woke up the warning in me.
Sorry. Thank you, guys.
I never deserved her, God knows when I heard her, it's the last thing I wanna do. She tries but she can't tell how she feels, but I know too well what she's going through. I love her so much, I don't know why I can't do the right thing, just let her be. It's 4 in the morning, and once more the dawning has woke up the warning in me. Last night I told her this time it's all over, making 10 times I've told her goodbye. Last night we broke up, this morning I woke up for the 10th time, I'm changing my mind. For I saw more love in her eyes when I told her than most foolish men will ever see. And it's 4 in the morning, once more the dawning has woke up the warning in me. Oh, it's 4 in the morning, once more the dawning just woke up.
Well, thank you guys. I'm loving all the hearts and stuff. I get easily distracted, but it makes me feel good to know that there's people watching. Oh, my big sister's here, Dawn. Needed some Daryl time. I need my sister time. Sherry might be here too. She watches on YouTube, and I don't know. I can't see the YouTube comments all the time. So if you're here too, Sherry Bear, hey to both of my sisters. Too country for Nashville, y'all. You have no idea what it meant to me that you guys were so kind last night on that stream, and I hope I didn't let any of your people down that showed up today. Oh, it reminds me, I got several friend requests, and I got to that 5,000 limit thing, and so I had to go try to delete some people, and that was hard, and so it's going to take me a while to figure that out. So in the meantime, if you'll just follow me, my music page, this page, Facebook/DW Dasher, and we can keep in touch that way for sure until I'm able to get in there and get rid of some people. You know, that's not easy to do. But Marlene's here. Woo! Hey, Mark, hadn't heard that song in a while. Well, good. I'm glad you had. Okay, so Aunt Viv up in Ohio requested this next one. It's off of my first solo record. It was under the name Daryl Dasher, so if you go to look for it on iTunes or whatever, it's under Daryl Dasher instead of Daryl Wayne Dasher. It was that long ago. But she wanted to hear this one. It's called No Regrets. And, here we go.
I'd been down so many roads by the tender age of barely 21. I couldn't count the miles ahead, and all that road had just begun. Now you might have found it hard to take me for the man I'd say that I'd become. But But I'd have told you then I'd no regrets for anything I'd never done. If you step inside of these boots for a mile, you'll find yourself no stranger to the time clock. And your body might ache from one too many times around the same old block. As you're stepping out, take notice. There's one last thing I think you're gonna find. If the soles of yours get thinner, they might give way before it's quitting time. My first job was a paper route, helped me to make Eagle Scout. Left that town when I was 17. Went to college just to please my dad. Learned more than I thought I had. Never lost sight of the goals I had to reach. I'll chase down every dream I dared to dream. I've always been a loner, so I guess it was no wonder when I went alone. I headed out west to Idaho just to finish a song. Still working on it. Thought I wanted to ride a bull, so I did. I didn't last too long. Still I told you then I'd no regrets for anything that I had never done. Though I haven't made a dime, getting more than my due sometimes. Life's been tough, never for very long. Lots of times I wake up tired, take some coffee to get me wired enough to make it through my final song. Oh, but I hope my life's like this till it's done. And I'll leave this world with no regrets for anything I'd never done. I will throw in cha-cha-cha in just about darn near any key signature or time signature. Yes, Kathy, thank you for watching Their Friend. I appreciate that so much. And Kelly, thanks about the chord progression. Oh, Aunt Viv, sounds better than ever. Oh my goodness. You guys just know how to blow my head up sometimes. Anybody up for traveling to Illinois on the 20th of this month? Both Two Country for Nashville and myself. And a list of, oh gosh, it's a big list. A lot of friends coming together to help our friend Mudbone out. Got a lot of medical bills he's got to dig himself out of while he can't tour. And so we're all just getting together and playing. Bootleggers in Herrin, Illinois. Bootleggers Saloon and Vittles. I love the word Vittles. Makes me hungry. Robbins here, woo! Brenda Lynn, oh my gosh, Brenda Lynn Allen. Wow, what an honor to have you here. And yes, I will be on her show. I believe it's January 29th, but I'll be posting about it on my page here, so please keep up if you're interested in watching that. She's got such a wonderful show. She's a wonderful writer and artist in her own right. Scott, woo! Southworth is here. I hope he might have missed his song, but you can hear it later after I make sure I did it right, and I'll edit it out if I did it wrong. All right, so let's see here. The next one, I just saw Brad Volk come across here, and he had actually deferred his request to our friend Krista, but we've already done one for Krista. But he wanted to hear anything Don Williams. And then my friend Denise Williams wanted to hear anything that she hadn't heard me do before, but I did that with the Linda Paloma. So I'm going to do one that I've played at Denise's house before with Linda,
and also the Ballingers from the Cluster Pluckers. And when we're sitting around jamming, this is one of the songs we like to sing together. And so I hope y'all will sing with me tonight. This one actually was co-written by Don Williams. There's a great version on a Ronnie Lane album too, Pete Townsend, called Rough Mix. Till the rivers all run dry, till the sun falls from the sky, till life on earth is through, I'll be needing you. I know sometimes you may wonder, from little things I say and do, but there's no need for you to wonder if I need you, 'cause I'll need you till the rivers all run dry, till the sun falls from the sky, till life on earth is through, I'll be needing you. Robin, that's awesome. I just saw my old band director, Amy Graham. Too many times I don't tell you, too many things just get in the way, but even though sometimes I hurt you, still you show me in every way, till the rivers all run dry. I can hear that harmony out there. Till the sun falls from the sky, till life on earth is through, I'll be needing you till life on earth is through, I'll be needing you. Oh, hey, Roger Leatherman, there's a lot of people from back home. Hey, Jeannie. Good to see you. Amy, woo! Started off the show with your request. Thank you for watching from Pensacola, Florida. Beautiful Pensacola. All right, let's see here. So the next, so Mary Ellen Aaron, Stephanie Stone Rodriguez, who helped me out with the live feed earlier, and Miss Gloria, my dear friend Gloria from Montana, who I worked with in Red Lodge, Montana for a good while, requested this next song called Mountains of Montana. So we'll give it a shot here. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday night. Still kind of early on the West Coast. We got Canada in the house. Hey, Terry. Oh, Tim says there's 15 to 20 more on YouTube. Oh, well, because I can't see y'all, just so you know, I will later. I'll watch the YouTube one so I can learn from my mistakes, and I'll see you on there. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. Jeffrey Kellogg up in the 80K from Sippin' Stream says, well, I say from Sippin' Stream. He's the newest member of Sippin' Stream, but brilliant musician from up in the Adirondack Mountains. I hope we do see you at Wayne Stock. I'm working on that right now, so hopefully that does work out. And thanks for playing Ridiculous Things last night. I appreciate that. All right, here's the link for the song. Oh!
I'm going back to the mountains of Montana, back where my heart has never left, back to the mountains of Montana. If I don't go, my soul will never rest. Want to live forever in them flatlands. Always proud to be born and raised a Midwestern child. I did some time in the South, in the city, man, oh man. I'd rather take my chances on the wild. I'm going back to the mountains of Montana, back where my heart has never left, back to the mountains of Montana. If I don't go, my soul will never rest. All my friends in no graveyard, and don't you lay me down in some forgotten tomb. Spread half my ashes down in Yellowstone and toss the rest up high with Miss Gloria and them Beartooth Mountains. Yodeling, I'm going back to the mountains of Montana, back where my heart has never lived, back to the mountains of Montana. If I don't go, my soul will never rest. If I don't go, my soul will never rest.
Cha-cha-cha, my tambourine right off my toes. Jen Jen! And Angie, thanks for doing the tips tonight. Angie Lacker handling the tips. If anybody was interested in doing that, Angie's the one with the official information. So in the comments, we don't like to put it on the screen because I don't want anybody to think that that's what it's all about. But tonight, it's super special because Huberd Shoegrease, who is out of Bennett, Colorado, dear friends of mine, you got to get you some of this stuff. The company's been around forever, and it's a mom and pop shop. literally mom and pop are packing the stuff in the cans and sending it to you. Sometimes the daughters help. But good people, good company. And tonight they are matching your tips, which is just unheard of. And very much appreciated. And yeah, so thank you, Mike and Stacy and the Cranwell family in Bennett, Colorado. Love your product. I use it on everything. My straps, my boots, everything. So if you guys go to huberts.com, this would be a great way to thank them for doing this. Either follow them on their socials, on Instagram or Facebook, or go to the website or order some of their stuff. You can get it on Amazon too. It comes straight from them, even if you get it from Amazon. So a little plug for them because they very much deserve that. All right. If Roy Orbison and Chris Isaacs had a baby, they can only... Who said that? I see where Kelly's responding. I'm going to have to go look that up because, wow. I mean, that in my dreams, that would be what happened. Huge fan of both Roy and Chris. Clearly. Those guys, Marty Robbins, Waylon Jennings, George Jones, Katie Lang had a lot to do with the way that I sing, just listening to their records and just loving music, and I'm glad that some of it shows up in there. I appreciate that you guys said that. There's a heart war going on. All right, so this next one, so Marlene Foss wanted me to play this Elvis tune that I really want to play, and I will, but tonight there ended up being a bunch of slow songs near the end of the set, and so I'll do it for you next time. It might be next week, just as soon as we can get back on here. I'll do that song for you, Marlene. So instead, I thought we'll just do an Elvis-related one. Plus, Elvis week just got over. I know the Lacker girls were busy, or Angie and Sherry Lacker were both very busy all week doing the Elvis stuff. So we'll do one of my songs that's Elvis-related, and it's fast, so everyone wins. Hey, Uncle Guy.
I'd like to tell the story about how my week began. I was on my laptop calculator and typing numbers in. Suddenly a bird flew down the hallway through the door, and them numbers didn't hold a single meaning anymore. He sang us all a song he said he'd like to call Elvis Blues. Now you might not believe me when I tell you what came next. Like that bird had laid upon me some voodoo kind of hex. Sprouted wings and flew right through the sky so warm and blue. Swear I started singing in a voice I thought I knew, and I just couldn't kick a man. Them low down Elvis Blues. Tuesday came quickly and I thought I got this licked. I got the hang of my new wings. I was diving just for kicks. The worms tasted better than they did when I was a kid. And the voice I thought I liked, I sang my brand new tune, and it's a little strain I've come to name Elvis Blues. Wednesday was alright and I was just wondering what came next. How long would I stay like this? Should I build a nest? Flew on down to Ace Hardware, after all I ain't no slacker. Saw a man inside who was just like Marty Lacker, so I thought I'd just sing for him my brand new Elvis Blues. Marty Lacker, Google him. Marty jumped back, looked just like he'd seen a ghost. Instead of feeling wings, hey, I started feeling toes. Marty took off out the window like a crow. So I stole his car and followed him. Now is that such a sin? I just had to know what happened, had to hear that song again. Flew on down to Grayson, couldn't afford to get in. So he found himself a wire where there were no parking dues. Sang straight to the fans his brand new Elvis blues. Friday morning found me in my office at my desk, and I just couldn't explain the sinking feeling in my chest. Shut that laptop calculator and solemnly I quit. Grabbed my guitar and a capo and a half a dozen picks, and I found the best crowd to croon right here on Friday Night LIVEstream. My brand new Elvis blues. All right, for Marlene tonight and for Angie and Sherry. Brother Dash, Joe Dash, Omer. Look, I messed up. Oh, thanks for saying that. Joe Dash said he hears it all, but I'm still very original. That means a lot. You know, we're always striving for that, and thank you. I appreciate that. Heidi's here. She's going to show Krista this weekend. I hope so. I hope that she feels up for some live music or post-live music. It'll still feel the same, though. Half a dozen picks. Woo! Every time when I'm in Washington State, it's so fun because I kind of forget about it throughout the year, and I get to Washington when I play Elvis Blues, and I get to the shut my laptop calculator. Suddenly I quit. Grab my guitar and a capo and a half a dozen picks. Everybody yells half a dozen picks with me, and that's just a unique thing to that region, and I just love and appreciate it, and it makes me laugh when I'm playing it everywhere else. All right, Ma Deb Cheplick from Silver Maple House Concerts is here. Can't wait to see you guys. Rondé, Shelly, thanks for being here. Appreciate that, you guys. Hey, Robin. Man, miss you guys. I gotta get to Missouri. Gotta get there. Been too long. Let's see here. Play one for my nephew Siege because he always likes me to play songs off of my records that I don't ever play. And he reminds me of the lyrics when I forget them. Here's the first track off of the Reincarnation record. I've been mourning, and I wake with the dew in the forest. It still whispers of you, as if I needed this to start my day. Hello, afternoon, I felt you coming in the interlude. Between cool and warming, it helps me to find the strength to get upon my way. And so I'll take one step, I'll take one breath, I'll take this chance to let things go. I'd be satisfied if I were always by your side, but sometimes it's kinda nice to be alone. hello evening, how I've waited for you with this feeling. I've got something left to do that makes my life more worth the cost of going through. I'll take one step, I'll take one breath, I'll take this chance to let things go. I'd be satisfied if I were always by your side. Sometimes it's kinda nice to be alone. I'm in mourning and I'll wake with the dew. In the forest, it's still whispering its tune. It helps me to find my way, to start something new. Now I'm in mourning, I got the whole day ahead to look forward to.
There's a deep cut from Reincarnation. Robin Hauser. Oh, this CD has been in rotation in my Jeep since it ever came out. That, I can't believe it's still in there. That's awesome. Jane says, welcome Beverly. Welcome Beverly. Thanks for being here. I cannot believe how many people are in here tonight. This is awesome. Hey Kelly, thanks for saying that. My goodness. All right, let's see here. Make sure I'm not going over on time yet. Oh, kind of over on time. See what I missed here. Mike Nelson wanted the Hat song. A couple people wanted Statue of a Fool. See if I can get the pipes there. Oh, Jim and Pam wanted a Gordon Lightfoot song, and I want to do that because today is January 12th, which would have been when I say howdy neighbors, I got that from my neighbor growing up, Miss Pat, who was Pam's mom. And so since they requested this song, or any song by Lightfoot, I figure we'll do it, and we'll also send it out to Howdy Neighbor and to all y'all neighbors too. And since it's so dang cold almost everywhere this week, I'm going to do a song for a winter's night. Correction, I'm going to try to do song for a winter's night. Thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. Shelly Dunham says her neighbors Dan and Vicky Bidlack got her hooked. That's awesome. I love them. I love them. They're like family. Of course, Dan's a member of Hey Mo Productions. Handles all of our shows up there in Northwest Ohio. Hey, Wendy.
The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead, and my glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines on every page the words of love you send me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The fire's dying now, my lamp is growing dim, the shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you, and to be once again with you.
Sure is good to be with all of you tonight. Appreciate you being here. Bonnie. Oh, awesome. See, we're catching all the influences tonight. Mark says he'll come back again. That means a lot, Mark. I hope you will. Thank you so much. Rob, the tip jar will be Angie Lacker will post it in the comments pretty regularly. And anything received during the show tonight, Hubert's is matching, which is just, I mean, I can't even start to tell you what that means. They're a small company, mom and pop, like I said, and so it's not like they're rolling in it, and they just have that kind of kindness in their hearts, and they want to support independent artists, and I love them, and yeah, so woo. Jen Raymond's here, whoa. Jenny Joe, I miss you so. Oh, I'm glad, Jim. Happy birthday to my howdy neighbor, Pat, too, by the way. We miss her so much. All right, let's see here. So, we might go over just a touch, but if y'all have to go to bed, you can watch it again later, tomorrow, whatever. Rondy's here, yeah! A new fan in Beverly, thank you so much. Thanks again to Two Country for Nashville for plugging me last night. I cannot believe y'all came, and I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. What should we do?
Well, I live my life on the road, singing songs about the things I know. And there's nothing in this world I'd rather do than to sing my songs for you. We sold out a show in Buffalo, partying all the way to Knoxville, had to cancel Tupelo. Well, it's a heck of a life we've come to know. There's another side of life on the road. The only side you see are the bright lights on me. I'm shining like a diamond on the stage. When the curtains close, the bus wheels roll, I'm alone missing home, and that's a price I'll pay. get a friend on the phone, but there's no one away in any time zone. That's when I feel the most alone. That's the other side of life on the road. To get a home-cooked meal, get a little taste of something real, oh, and get myself unhooked from these wheels, and the other side of life on the road. The other side of me, not the bright lights you see, but I'm shining like a diamond on the stage. When I'm finally home, feeling warm, not alone, I wish I could. I can't stay, 'cause I live my life on the road, singing songs about the things I might know. And there's nothing in this world I'd rather do than to sing my songs for you. It's a heck of a life we've come to know. There's another side of life. On that road. Duke Country for Nashville knows what I'm talking about. Scott Southworth knows what I'm talking about. Couldn't help it. Couldn't resist it. All right, so what's your favorite CD? Oh gosh, of mine? I don't know. I like them all, I guess, over time. I always hate them right when they put them out. I'm like, that's the worst thing I've ever done. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. And I give it 2 years, and then I'm like, hey, there was some good stuff on there. So I'm not the one to ask. I'll steer you wrong. Robbins pretty good. Robbins pretty good at this country music thing. Ariana's watching for the first time. That's awesome. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad. Cha, cha, cha. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right, so Mike Nelson in Washougal, Washington. My buddy Blake's dad. Also a musician, and so is Blake. And my dad and I play at the Ponderosa in Portland, Oregon, which Blake sets us up with. And this last time I finally got to meet Mike, and of course we got along right away. And he wanted a song that was also off of Reincarnation, and I wrote this one though when I was really young, and just didn't get it finished enough to record until 2019. But I'm still really young, right? So there's always time. Anyway, this one's called The Hat Song. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Washougal. I was walking through my hometown mall when a young child pointed at me, said, "Mama, look, a cowboy, that's what I want to be." I smiled at them, I tipped my hat, good feelings crept inside, till the image of a bull rider came to full sight in my mind. This hat ain't no cowboy's hat, it's just a way of looking back on a childhood dream I wasn't meant to be able to grasp. And I ain't worth this hat, and the rodeo reminds me of that. Now how many times have we had our faith put up to the test by another's testimony of what he feels is best? But when disaster strikes him down, despite all he claims to believe, why, he's the very man that folds his hands and falls down upon his knee. Don't think that I'm trying to preach. I wasn't put on this earth to teach. But are we really what we believe to be? Reflect what others see. And are you worth your head? Do the genuine remind you of that? And sometimes I look back on this life and wonder if it's what it seems. Is it reality that I've been living, or just some childhood dream? Now this torn and tattered spirit, and these old and dusty clothes are the ones that just fit me, not some image that I chose. Hey, I finally know just who I am, and it's all in how you live. To know the difference between those who ride and the ones who wish they did. This hat ain't no cowboy's hat, it's just a way of looking back on a childhood dream I wasn't meant to be able to grasp. Hey, and I ain't worth this hat. The rodeo reminds me of that. So are you worth your hat? Do the genuine remind you of that?
Thanks, Mike, for requesting that. I appreciate it. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. Michael J says, fantastic show tonight. Woo! I appreciate that. Wish you were here playing harp with me. Oh, thanks, Scott, for sharing up in New York. Appreciate that. Hopefully we'll get back up there soon. All right. So, oh, gosh, thanks. Thanks, sis. Gosh. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I mean... So, if I can just get this guitar to stay in tune for one more song here, I'll get one more request in. And this one comes from Sandy Ragsdale in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Also, Kathy Alonzo. Yeah, up there in Illinois, coming to your area. I'm sure we'll see you there because I know how much this means to you to help out Mudbone. And Nick, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. The fact that Nick Young, I mean, he's one of the country music aficionados. The fact that he'll spend time watching these shows means a lot to me. A lot of good people in the room. That makes me feel good. So there's a real good chance that I'm going to just blow this one out because I'm probably not prepared for it. But Statue of a Fool is the song that was second to most requested for the evening. And so I'm going to sure give it a try. Send it out to Uncle John, too. Hopefully it's Magic Ginger tonight. Donation made. Thanks. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that. Megan! Illinois on the 20th. I know it's a little ways from you, but hopefully you can make it. I'll be on stage with the legendary Shannon Lawson. I think we're bundling up a bunch of artists throughout the day, and the last I heard is that I get to play with Shannon Lawson, so that should be really cool. Thank you, Bonnie. Gosh, you guys really appreciate it.
Somewhere there should be for all the world to see a statue of a fool made of stone. The image of a man who let love slip through his hand, and then just let him stand there all alone. And there on his face a gold tear should be placed to honor those million tears he's cried, and the hurt in his eyes should show, so everyone will know that concealed is a broken heart inside. So build me a statue, and Lord, build it high, so that all can see. Then inscribe on the world's greatest fool and name it after Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you had a good time. And thanks for everything, all the support, supporting independent artists. And hope to see you down the road. Woo! Thank you guys so much. Hey, Colleen, thank you. Kayla Williams, thanks for stopping in. Jenno Soneski.
And the lonesome sound of the Santa Fe whistle got down in a young man's soul. The valley towns, they were pretty rough. They really got that good man down to 2 hard years in Quentin. Turned his life around. And someday when things are good,
I'm gonna leave.
that's just exactly what he did. You know, he kicked out the footlights one more time. Sat
Thank you, Shelly. You made my Friday.
yeah, the son
Bless you, Gloria. Thank you.
king has done moved on. Well, stealing cars